If there is a desire to confront these allegations and that it's seen as a major political problem for the Prime Minister, then it would be incumbent on the Prime Minister to sit down with the Governor General and explain the ramifications and what that might mean for her continuation in office.
A PM facing tough questions, and now the Governor General is too. But for Julie Payette, the reasons are very different. There are allegations of bullying and harassment at Rideau Hall. Welcome to The World at 6. I'm Susan Bonner. Also on the program,
perspectives regarding the name are changing, and we made the decision to change the name as a result of this input.
Last week it was the NFL team in Washington. Today the CFL team in Edmonton made its own move. Its name, which so many found racist or insensitive, is being replaced. She is the Queen's representative in Canada and the ceremonial face of this country at home and abroad. But multiple former and current public servants say Julie Payette is a bad-tempered bully. A spokesperson for the Governor General denies there's a problem, but one witness to Payette's behavior likens her official residence to a house of horrors. Ashley Burke has our exclusive report, and a note: we've changed the voices of the people interviewed to protect their identities.
It's bullying and harassment at its worst.
This longtime government employee says he's experienced it firsthand. Governor General Julie Payette's verbal abuse.
You feel the hair on the back of your neck go up. You just feel very, very small. You just feel very deflated. It's beyond anything that a public servant or anyone working for an institution should have to endure.
CBC News spoke to a dozen sources with direct knowledge of the work conditions at Rideau Hall. They spoke on the condition of anonymity, fearing they could lose their jobs. Many are still in the public service. A number are former employees at Rideau Hall. They outlined a common set of behaviors: Payette belittling and berating employees, even humiliating them in public.
This has gone from being one of the most collegial and enjoyable work environments for many of the staff to being a house of horrors.
It got so toxic, this woman quit.
There was a lot of crying. I saw colleagues cry.
She compared meetings with Payette to interrogations.
It wasn't always insults and vulgar, but there was always that level of criticism, and I would say in almost every meeting someone was berated.
Others witnessed Payette throw papers and call their work shit. Sources claim it's travel that also brings out the worst in Payette. On return flights, she would berate employees, sometimes for hours, for the many ways they had failed her. And it's not just Payette. Sources point to her longtime friend and official secretary, Assunta De Lorenzo. She's accused of yelling, screaming, and calling staff lazy and incompetent.
The first time it happened, I was shocked. I'd never seen anyone in the deputy minister role ever behave that way.
These personal stories are backed up by a government survey on harassment in the public service. For the last 2 years, Rideau Hall has ranked among the worst.
They will bully you until you either agree or leave.
In a statement, the Prime Minister's office says everyone has the right to a healthy workplace and referred CBC's questions to Rideau Hall. The press secretary for the Governor General said she deeply regrets this reporting and said it's in stark contrast to the reality of working at Rideau Hall. She said the office takes these matters seriously and no formal complaint regarding harassment has been made, and that staff enjoy a challenging and dynamic workplace. Ashley Burke, CBC News, Ottawa.